Love is a feeling through which one can attain the divine. Lord Gautam Buddha gave the message of love to the entire world, stating that you can conquer the world with love. Buddha says that even hatred can be conquered with love. Just think about what your heart desires the most, and you will find the answer. Love, love, love. Yes, whether it's an animal, bird, or any living being, every living being's heart is filled with love, but we often fail to understand these feelings, and we all go in different directions. Ignorance transforms divine love into desires and hatred. Let's try to understand the concept of divine love through a story from Gautam Buddha. Once, a disciple of Buddha named Anand went for a walk in the village. While wandering, he became very thirsty. He approached a well, where a young woman offered to give him water. Initially, she agreed to provide water, but later refused. He asked her, "What happened?" The woman replied, "I belong to a lower caste, and if you drink water from my hand, your purity will be compromised." Anand reassured her, "Don't worry about it. Please give me water. Providing water is an act of virtue. Our guru, Buddha, says that on this earth, there is no high or low. We are all equal." Hearing this, the young woman was delighted, and she gave him water to drink. After that, the woman left that place, with happiness on her mind. Her thoughts about Anand, who was very beautiful, had greatly pleased her. Anyone who saw him was easily charmed. The young woman also became infatuated with Anand. She waited for him by the well every day. Anand used to pass by that well, and she would give him water to drink. Until now, her desire was just to see him, but now her desire was growing. One day, Anand did not come. The young woman became very upset and went to Buddha's ashram to find out about him. When she saw Anand in the ashram, her distress disappeared. She asked Anand why he didn't come to the village for a walk today. Anand replied, "Today, I had a lot of work at the ashram." The woman said, "You don't discriminate based on caste. Will you accept an invitation to have a meal at my house?" Anand replied, "I will consult with Buddha and let you know. If he permits, I will definitely come." Hearing this, the young woman was delighted and left. That night, she couldn't sleep. She felt that Anand must love her, which is why he is coming to her house for a meal. The next day, Anand obtained permission from Buddha and went to the young woman's house. The young woman had prepared various dishes for him with great affection, and he accepted them with love. After that, the woman asked Anand, "If you don't discriminate based on caste, can I share what's in my heart with you?" Anand replied, "Yes, please go ahead." The woman said, "I have started loving you. I want to marry you. Will you marry me?" Upon hearing this, Anand said, "Loving someone is not wrong. Love is something everyone should experience, but I cannot marry you. I am a monk. My life's purpose is not to get married. I only want to serve Buddha." The young woman said, "I won't stop you from serving Buddha. Instead, I will also serve him along with you." Anand replied, "What you're thinking is not possible." And with these words, he left. Now, the same love had become a source of pain for the young woman. She wanted to have Anand at any cost. She was ready to do anything to be with him. When the young woman's mother found out about this, she devised a plan. She told her daughter, "Have faith in your mother. Anand will be yours. Call him for dinner again. I will mix a sedative in his food. After that, you can perform a marriage with him." The young woman asked, "Is this the right thing to do?" Her mother replied, "In love, there is no right or wrong." The next day, the young woman met Anand again and asked, "Are you angry with me?" Anand said, "No, I don't get angry with anyone, and you haven't done anything to make me upset." The young woman replied, "All right then, will you come to my house for dinner again?" Anand said, "I will definitely come with permission from Buddha." The next day, Anand went to the young woman's house for dinner. She served him various dishes and added a sedative to the food. Anand lost consciousness after eating. The young woman's mother said, "Now, you can perform a marriage. I don't feel right about this." The young woman's mother says, "If you think about right and wrong, you'll never get Anand." The young woman went inside and came out ready. As soon as she approached Anand with the garland, he regained consciousness and he saw the young woman with the garland. The sight made the young woman nervous. Anand distanced himself from her without saying anything and left the place. The young woman couldn't say anything. She told her mother, "Because of you, he has gone far from me. I consider myself a sinner. I shouldn't have done this. I committed a grave sin. Until now, he used to drink water from my hands, but now he won't even look at my face." She stayed in that agony all night, constantly thinking and grieving. The next morning, as soon as dawn broke, she went to Buddha's ashram and told Buddha that she had committed a great sin and asked for punishment. Buddha smiled and said, "Anand has told me about you. You haven't committed a sin. You've only loved." The young woman said, "But Anand doesn't love me. Now he won't even look at me." Buddha replied, "Anand doesn't hold any grudge against you. He doesn't hold grudges against anyone. He's all about love, and he loves you too. You just haven't understood the true nature of love, which brings compassion. True and divine love brings peace to the surroundings. Such love never ends. On the other hand, what you call love, but it involves cruelty, greed, brutality, infringes upon freedom, causes pain and unrest in the mind, and leads to wrongdoings. It is not love, it's called attachment. Anand is still at peace, he's still happy. He loves you as much today as he did before. There is no pain in his heart, he is not affected by sinful thoughts. His love is genuine. On the contrary, look at yourself, the love you're referring to. Do you really believe it's true love? Are you truly happy? Do you have peace in your heart? Has your love never led you to do something wrong? Look at how much pain you're in now compared to your happiness before. How can you claim to be in love? The young woman, falling at the feet of Gautam Buddha, said, "Forgive me. You are right. I never truly understood love. Please include me in your community. I too want to understand love." Friends, we all love. Our parents, siblings, husband, wife, friends, lovers. We all seek love. But do we truly comprehend it? In reality, what we often understand as love is nothing but desire. If your love is pushing you towards selfishness, then you should understand that it's not love. It's your personal interest that makes you fake love. True love is about learning to give, not just take. It is an experience of always having positive energy when you give. They say a mother loves her child selflessly. She spends her life happily, sharing all joys and sorrows with her children, but she doesn't let them suffer. But can that same mother love other children in the same way? If yes, then that's true love. And if not, it's tied to greed. It can't be called true love. Divine love is equal for every creature, for every human, for every animal, for every tree and plant. It doesn't discriminate, and what we call our love, which is full of desire, it creates divisions not only among beings, but also among people. Like, do I love them more than I love others? No, love is equal everywhere. So what are the practices of divine love? You can ask me in the comments section, and I might create a separate video on how we can awaken divine love in our hearts. Yes, friends, there are practices for that too, and through those practices, we can make space for divine love in our hearts. If you found this story even a bit informative and interesting, then make sure to share it with your close relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Also, subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell so that whenever we upload a new story or narrative, you get to know it right away. So, see you in the next story. Until then, take care and stay blissful.